Hello people, and welcome back to the crate with Tomb. Today I'm going to be doing something a slight bit different from the last couple of videos. I am going to be making myself a Deathwatch Apothecary, if I've got that right. Probably not. Anyway, instead of going out and purchasing the pre-made model, which at the moment is pretty much sold out everywhere, I've decided that I'm going to scratch build mine from various components. So here I have a assault intercessor that I feel is in the most suitable pose, and beside it I have a little bag of random apothecary bits. I could probably stick that to a normal model or a smaller, older model and it would all fit fine. But I've decided I want to go with the Primaris one because, well, everything's going to be Primaris soon, so might as well proceed as everyone else is doing. So I'm not going to be just going through build this, build that, and etc. Instead, I will be doing a few short clips of the different changes that I've made. Now, the colour was based in white because of previous decisions that I thought were good, and I have long since accepted that most of my previous decisions weren't good. Let's go with something else. So anyway, I think I'm going to try and start with removing the left arm because he doesn't need a chainsaw. Sword, let's go with that. And possibly taking out the chest cavity, which I have another one in there with more appropriate bits attached to it. So we'll see how that goes, and I will be back shortly to see what progress I have made. Anyway, so here we are a short while later. I say short while, a bit of dremeling, bit of filing, bit of sanding, removal of limbs, backpack, pretty much down to the base components to get this thing together. So for now I've got a chest piece, if it will focus, does one focus, there we go, a chest piece cut out and ready for him. Little hole in his chest, it's fine for him probably, but anyway, so now I will be putting down a layer of green stuff on his chest, and then putting the breastplate, when it decides to focus again, into position. And then I'll be smoothing out the edges, so that makes it a nice chest plate for where he intends to carry his medical gear. Anyway, back in an indeterminate amount of time to do more work or see what else I've done to it. And so here we are, a short amount of work and green stuff later, and I've adhered the chest plate in place. Now I'm going to let it dry for a while because, as I often find out, green stuff can be a bit of a pain if not let to dry. So if it will focus, apparently not today, there we go, bloody thing. Yes, I'm going to let it dry and then I will continue with some other bits. I think next I'm going to be working on probably, I'd say, the backpack, giving that a bit of a spruce up. So I will see you in a little while after that is dried and I've spruced up the backpack. Okay, so here we are, a short while, well, drying time later, a couple of hours, and this is now fully dried, and I've applied some lights to his backpack. So from there, if this focuses, not really, bloody thing. From there I'm going to attach his backpack, and then I shall work on both of his arms and get them in place. So I will see you shortly after I've attached the backpack and worked on both of his arms. And so here we are, a short while later, some time later. I have managed to get the arms done, the back place secured in place eventually, working with that. So I have the narcumfium, I believe it's called. Again, don't get me on pronunciations because that is something I'm not going to do correctly. But got 2 arms there ready to go into place. Backpack secured, so I will see you once I've secured both arms. But yes, we're almost at the end of this. Everything's coming into place and I will shortly be done. I'm probably going to secure these in place and I might spray it first, or actually no, I'll show you the results then spray it. Anyway, internal monologue there that doesn't really need to be heard, but anyway. Right, so here we are, everything glued into place till I drop him all over the place. It's always a good one. There we go, focus, come on, focus. There we go. So, yeah, there we are. That is my new Deathwatch Apothecary. A large amount of work went into making him, just about. So yeah, I mean, not as pristine and good quality as the Games Workshop model, but you know, for me he will do. I'll show you a quick shot of him sprayed in a moment once I've sprayed him, but yeah, quite good work. For me anyway. So yeah, I'll be back shortly once he is sprayed. So there we are, bit of spraying and it is done. Still a bit wet, so I'm going to try and avoid touching it too much and hope this thing focuses, because it doesn't do that. A little bit weird on the head where I picked it up and moved some paint, but yeah, anyway. So yeah, there we go. That is my Deathwatch Primaris Apothecary. Focus. No. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's the Deathwatch Apothecary. Scratch built from various parts, as you've seen. Hope you've enjoyed watching. This was one of my bigger projects and took me a bit more time than most. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.